Hello, my dearest students. Welcome back in second part of the chapter 8, Getting to Know Plants. In this chapter, you have learned root system and shoot system. In first video part, you have learned about taproot, fibrous root, functions, modification. Then in shoot system also stem, function of stem and stem modification. Now in this video you are going to start leaves, function of leaf, leaf modification and flower, fruits and seeds. Let us learn one by one. The first is leaves. Leaves are known as food factories of the plant. Leaves are known as food factories of the plant. They arise from the nodes of the stem and have a characteristic shape and size. I repeat, leaves are known as food factories of the plant. They arise from the nodes of the stem and have a characteristic shape and size. Let us study its different parts. So here are you seeing image, and in your textbook page number 101 also you can see that. Are you seeing that veinlets, a network of smaller branches of veins, that is called veinlets, forms a supporting framework and also serves to transport raw material and manufacture food into and out of the lamina, that is veinlets. Then the one middle part you are seeing, that midrib. Midrib, a continuation of the petiole, is the central vein of the leaf. आपको जो सेंट्रल में एक लाइन जाती हुई दिख रही है, that is the midrib. Smaller veins grow from the midribs. Smaller veins grow from the midribs. Then other side you are seeing that a flat green portion of the leaf is called leaf blade. The flat green portion of the leaf is called leaf blade or lamina. Then after petiole. What is petiole? Petiole is a narrow stalk-like structure that connects to the leaf to the stem. Petiole is a narrow stalk-like structure that connects the leaf to the stem. So are you here seeing the one pattern like arrangement? है ना? So the arrangement of veins in the leaf is termed as venation. What is venation? The arrangement of veins in a leaf is termed as venation. Venation is of two types, parallel and reticulate. Parallel venation and reticulate venation. Let's study first parallel. If the veins run parallel to one another from the base to the tip of the leaf is said to have parallel venation. Here also you are seeing that one picture of parallel venation. For example, if you see then banana leaf or onion, these have the parallel venation. I repeat, if the veins run parallel to one another from the base to the tip of the leaf, then the leaf is said to have parallel venation. For example, banana and onion. Then reticulate venation. If the veins are arranged in a net-like pattern on both sides of the midrib, the leaf is said to have reticulate venation. For example, people and mango leaf. You can observe that. Even you can take another plants also leaf. है ना? I repeat, if the veins are arranged in a net-like pattern on both sides of the midrib, the leaf is said to have reticulate venation. For example, people and mango. Now let's we learn function of a leaves or function of leaf. A leaf performs various important functions for the plants. A leaf performs various functions for the plants. Let's we learn one by one. It is usually green due to the presence of green pigment called chlorophyll. The leaf is having chlorophyll, because of that the leaf is, we can see that the leaf is green, है ना? It is usually green due to the presence of green pigment. That green pigment is called chlorophyll. A leaf prepares food for the plants. Leaf is the kitchen of this tree, है ना? A leaf prepares food for the plants. How they are making food? They are having the one process. That process name is photosynthesis, that you already learned in 5th standard. So what is that process? Photosynthesis, the process of making food by the plants using carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll and light is called photosynthesis. I repeat, the process of making food by the plant using carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll and light is called photosynthesis. Right? Plants store food in leaves, fruits and stem in the form of starch. Plants store food in leaves, fruits and stem in the form of starch. Now here see the one chemical formula of that photosynthesis. That is the equation. The process of photosynthesis only showing that Plants breathe with the help of their leaves. Plants breathe with the help of their leaves. Leaves of most plants have tiny opening called the stomata under their surface. Leaves of most plants have tiny openings called the stomata. Leaves also lose water through the stomata. Leaves also lose water through the stomata. The loss of water through stomata is called transpiration. That is, the process name is transpiration. Right? The loss of water through stomata is called transpiration. Transpiration helps the plant in the following ways. It helps in cooling the leaves, just as loss of water during sweating help in keeping our bodies cool. Transpiration helps in cooling the leaves, just as loss of water during sweating helps in keeping our bodies cool. जैसे हमको पसीना निकलता है वैसे ही ट्रीज को भी स्वेटिंग होता है, that keeps them cool. During transpiration, more water is pulled upwards. During transpiration, more water is pulled upwards from the roots. To compensate for the loss of water. This water brings along important nutrients. यही सारा पानी जो ऊपर पेड़ में जाता है रूट के थ्रू, वो अपने साथ साथ न्यूट्रिएंट्स और मिनरल्स को भी लेकर जाता है. This water brings along important nutrients from the roots which are required by the leaf. Thus, transpiration helps in the transport of nutrients within the plants. Means transpiration helps in transport these nutrients in all the parts of the plant. Transpiration also plays an important role in water cycle. Transpiration also plays an important role in the water cycle. Now let's learn leaf modification. Leaf modification. This we have learned function of leaf. Now leaf modification. Leaves of some plants are modified to form special structures called tendrils. Leaves of some plants are modified to form special structures called tendrils. Tendrils help plant to attach themselves to a support. Tendrils help plants to attach themselves to a support. Plants having tendrils are generally in climbers. For protection, leaves of certain plants get modified to form spines. For protection, Leaves of certain plants get modified to form spines. Now what is the work of spine? Spine also reduce the amount of water lost from the plant. Spines are also reduce the amount of water lost from the plants. Next is leaves of some plants store extra food and are mostly eaten as vegetables. Leaves of some plants store extra food and we are eating as a vegetables also, है ना? Like spinach, cabbage and lettuce are such leaves which we are eating as a vegetables and they are storing extra food also. Then after next, this point already you have learned in 5th standard also, or have you seen also? Leaves of bryophyllum. Leaves of bryophyllum have buds that can grow into new plants from the buds. From the buds only bryophyllum can grow into the new plants. So this we have learned about leaf. Now let's we learn our next topic is flowers, fruits and seeds. A flower is a reproductive organ of a plant. A flower is the reproductive organ of the plant. Let's we learn one by one of that each part of a flower. In that first you are seeing stamen. Stamen are the male reproductive parts and pistil is the female reproductive part, that is the same but the opposite direction. Stamen are the male reproductive parts of a flower. Each stamen has a two parts. हर एक stamen में दो part होते हैं. A thin stalks like filament and a knob like structure that is called anther. Anther and filament, that two parts are there, है ना? Anther produce a powdery substances that is called pollen. Anther produces a powdery substances that is called pollen. Then other sides you are seeing pistil, that is the female reproductive part of a flower. It has three parts. Pistil has three parts: stigma, ovary and style. A top portion is called stigma, which you are seeing in this image, and large base called ovary, that downwards you are seeing ovary and oval, and a tube like structure that is called style, है ना? So this is the three parts: stigma, ovary and style that connect ovary and stigma. Style is connected to ovary and stigma. The ovary contains tiny ball like structure that is called ovule. What is called that? Ovule, which later becomes seed, जो बाद में seed बनता है. Then after downside you are seeing that sepals like leaf, है ना? Sepals are the green leaf like structure that the base of the flower. Sepals are the green leaf like structures at the base of the flower. Sepals protect the flower during its development and gives support of the petals when the flowers bloom. मतलब जब फ्लावर बनने की शुरुआत होती थी, उसको सपोर्ट और डेवलपमेंट ग्रोथ में हेल्प करता है. Then the other side you are seeing that petals. Petals are colorful structures, right? Petals are colorful structures that the inner part of the flower, that around inner parts of the flower, that is the petals. Now let's we learn pollination. Last topic of this chapter, our pollination. So what is pollination? For a flower to develop into a fruit and form seed, pollen grains must be transferred from its stigma. Pollen grains must be transferred from its anthers to the stigma. So, what is pollination? The transfer of pollen grains from an anther to a stigma is called pollination. I repeat, the transfer of pollen grains from an anther to a stigma is called pollination. You can see the image which is given in your textbook. Now pollination can be done by two methods, self and cross, which you are seeing in your textbook, self pollination and cross pollination. Many flowers are brightly colored and have a sweet smell to attract insects such as bees. है ना? When the insect sits on the flower, the pollen grains stick to its body and may get rubbed off when it sits on another flower. This helps in pollination, right? Means bees, have you seen bees? जब वो भंवरे जो होते हैं, भंवरे वो कोई फ्लावर के ऊपर बैठते हैं तो उसके ऊपर का जो भी उनका पोलन ग्रेन्स होता है दैट इज स्टिक ऑन देयर बॉडीज, एंड व्हेन दे आर सिटिंग ऑन अनदर फ्लावर द पोलन ग्रेन्स आर मे बी which that stick on that body that is rubbed here, so वो यहाँ पे पोलन ग्रेन्स छूट जाते हैं ना. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो द पार्ट ऑफ pollination, self pollination and cross pollination. So, after pollination, the ovules changes into seeds. After pollination, ovules changes into seeds. As seeds from the ovary develops into fruit. As seeds form the ovary develops into fruits under suitable condition and availability of sufficient water, air and warmth. The seed becomes baby plant. Seed becomes baby plants. That same things you have learned in 5th standard also, right? Seed coat. So what is seed coat? Seed coat protects the embryo. Embryo contains young root and a shoot which develop into a new baby plant. If the seeds, in that also you have learned two types of seeds, dicot seed and monocot seed, है ना? Cotyledons contains food for the baby plants, right? Thanks for watching, my dearest kids. Be safe, live safe. Bye bye.